Yeah, all the layoffs over at ESPN, Worldwide of Sports, Disney, basically. Here's what's going on. First of all, let me tell y'all simply, they're in full-blown panic mode. That's what's going on. They hired Pat McAfee, but that is just the tip of the iceberg. ESPN is in full-blown panic mode. They let go of Max Kellerman, Keyshawn Johnson, just to name a few, Jalen Rose. Stephen A. Smith is definitely on the chopping block. Not because of him, and not because of mismanagement. You guys got to understand this. Number one, there's the writer's strike. You forget about the writer's strike, okay? With the writer's strike, these sports analysts, these broadcasters are having to come up with their own material for the first time. Well, if you really don't, excuse that, yeah, I was eating something. If you really don't do this for a living, if you really don't study whatever sport, or if you weren't a student of the sport that you're discussing, that you're pontificating about, you're going to find yourself lost for words. Additionally, this is about corporate execs losing their jobs, but additionally, they're having to prove their value. See, it was different when they were able to have a writer and someone to blame, someone to fire, someone else that they can hire. Now, they're saying, well, you said hire this person, give him $40 million. You said hire this person, give them $5 million. You said hire this person, give them $2 million. You said fire this person that we were paying $10 million to. Now, what are we going to do? This is what you call full-blown panic mode. Full-blown panic mode. They're starting to see that the revenues from their bad decision-making from up top are starting to affect them. See, trickle down only trickles down for so long, but at some point, everyone knows that a fish stinks from the head. You know who's next? Adidas. Adidas will be next. See, those profits that they made off the Yeezy foot brand, they'll be able to sustain them for a while because what Kanye done was set them ahead 25, 30 years. That was if they lived off of the budget that they lived off of prior to Kanye's super meteoric success. The difference is they've gotten accustomed to making $2 billion profit per year. But what happens when you go from making $2 billion profit to, for the first time ever, reporting $500,000 loss? That's a $2.5 billion swing, folks. In fact, that's almost a $4 billion swing. From being plus $2 billion to being minus $500,000. You understand the math? So I expect this and I anticipate this to continue, not just through ESPN, Wide World of Sports, Disney, and other major conglomerate sources. And remember, ESPN is just one company. What about CNN? They've been lost. They've been fired. Anderson Cooper and so many different broadcasts. What's his name? One of my favorite, Chris Cuomo, Don Lemon. The list goes on and on. Mark Lamont. Mark Lamont spoke about the Gaza Strip and they fired him sometime right before COVID. How much would they love to have someone like Mark Lamont back with them, who doesn't need a writer, who's on writer's strike right now, to write his material? I got a 7-year-old laughing because to him, this is just elementary. And that's what this is. Elementary. You just messed up the narrative. You see how creative I can be? They're lacking that creativity.